Brave, day 18. Pray. Now, I know some people may think of prayer as useless or powerful. For me, I found it to be very powerful. And some people may find it to be useless because sometimes when you pray, you don't get what you want. But we also have to remember that everything that we want may not be good for us. So there's been experiences where I prayed and got what I wanted. Like, for example, in DC, it's a lottery you have to go through. Like, we were paying more than our mortgage for school. And as soon as 3 comes, you're able to open up and go into the DC public and charter school lottery. Now, we know with lotteries, it is a crapshoot. You never know. And, like, I wanted to get my prince into one of the top schools in DC for language immersion. And guess what? I asked people to pray for us. I prayed. I did my research. My husband and I, we did, like, a whole spreadsheet analyzing things on how we would rank our schooling. So there's 1 through 12, and it was a whole, you have to put it in the order of your preference, because if it's lower on the list, you got in the higher school, then you'll eliminate the bottom. It's like a whole, like, a process. And we got into a great school, and I love it, and I'm so happy with our decision. And I think that was nothing but God. Like, that's the power I believe in, because there's analogies, algorithms, all of that. We could have easily got a number that didn't give us the school that we wanted, and got exactly the school that we wanted. So that's a situation where it did work. When I was in my domestic violence situation and, going through the whole incident that made us go through 2 trials, this is with an ex, not my husband. I love my husband, and he's a great man. I was praying to God during that time, like, why am I going through this? Like, help me. And, that lasted for a couple hours. Like, going through 2 trials, and it's like, why me? Why am I going through it? But looking back, like, there's a lesson through each situation. Whether the situation is good, bad, or indifferent, that situation made me stronger. And, that's just an example where you're praying is like, what's going on? Man upstairs, higher power, or whatever. So I challenge you to pray for something today, be it 2 sentences or 2 pages from your journal. Pray today. And it's your time to get closer to that higher power that you believe in. And it doesn't have to be formal, you kneeling, you having your eyes closed. It could be a regular conversation. It could be silent. Whatever you're comfortable with. Just do that for yourself, and just see, what happens. See how you feel. That's the main thing. See how you feel, and just continue in this journey with being brave and stepping outside of your comfort zone and getting comfortable being uncomfortable, because that's where the change happens. And we're all not necessarily where we want to be in life. There's always something that could be better. So in order to get to that next step, I'm going to have to do something different, because doing the same thing, thinking you're going to get different results, that's the definition of insanity. And we want to have that compound effect, the small positive things that we do every day, the compound and the great reward. Okay? So, it's Thursday. Make it a terrific day.